What is going on, guys? Consequence here, and I want to tell you guys a little method I have to getting nukes or deatomizers in Infinite Warfare. A lot of people think that getting nukes in Infinite Warfare is super hard because you gotta get it with the one gun, you can't switch guns and all this other shit, but it really isn't hard at all, and I'm gonna try and help you guys out in getting one. In this game that you're seeing in the background, it was my very first game after prestiging, so I didn't really have much shit unlocked, but I was using an NV4 with an ELO sight, quick draw, stock, 2 personal radars, blind eye, scavenger, and gung ho. Of course, I was using the Fallout variant, so it has the nuke equipped, so before you even go into a game, make sure you have a gun with the nuke equipped. You guys don't have to use this class, it's just what I'm most comfortable with. Use whatever you guys are best with. I also recommend, though, using the Merc payload if you're playing hardcore and using the reactive armor. For this, I play hardcore, it's just what I like to play. I find it easier, I feel like it takes so many bullets online. But I play hardcore, and I stay around the edges. I never enter into the center of the map. Occasionally I'll run in a little bit, I'll peek in, I'll get a few kills here and there, especially when I have a UAV out or an advanced UAV, and those are the only 2 kill streaks I'm running this game, guys. I'm not running anything else. I usually run counter UAV, but like I said, I just prestige, so I had nothing unlocked yet. But if you're playing hardcore and you're using a good gun, you have an advanced UAV, a UAV, and you have reactive armor, there's like no way they could possibly fucking kill you. You guys are seeing here, I'm just kind of staying around the outside. I'm not peeking in much. When I am, it's because I have a UAV out and I'm just trying to pick off a few kids. I'm playing domination, that's just what I like to play. You guys can play kill confirm, team deathmatch, whatever. But you see here, I get my advanced UAV, I call that shit in. Now I know where they're coming from, I know where they are, and I'm going to rush towards them a little bit. Obviously, if you're going for nukes, don't use like any wardens or anything like that. Anything that's going to shit on the other team, because it's just going to steal your kills, and it's not even going to be worth it. But yeah, as you guys see here, the spawns are really easy to monitor, especially on this map Mayday. It's a perfect map to use this on, because it's a 3-lane map, and you guys can just stay around the outsides, and use the advantage of the walls. A lot of people complain about the advanced movement and complain about people using it, but the matter of fact is that we're playing in a game that has advanced movement, so you might as well utilize it to your advantage. You guys will see me a bunch here just running off the top of the walls, even just sometimes walking on the ground, as weird as it may seem, fucks them up, because they're expecting you to be on the wall. So switch it up every time, just kind of fuck around with them, and see what you can do. Personally, from my past experiences of getting nukes in Call of Duty, whether it be Ghost, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, I usually like to just run in the middle of the map and run around until I can get a streak going. Once I get that streak going, usually like an 8 to 10 streak, I'll start to fade back and camp around the corners a little bit, run around the edges of the map, and I won't go into the middle of the map unless I know where the other team is exactly, which is why I suggest running an advanced UAV and a UAV. In this case, I was playing alone, but I highly recommend playing with a few friends who are also going to be running a UAV and advanced UAV, just so you have some backup support. Back in the day, it used to be really easy to get a nuke. I mean, especially Modern Warfare 2, but Modern Warfare 3 also, because you would just get that specialist bonus, you had every single perk, and you felt like you were flying across the map. That's at least how I felt, and that's how I got most of my nukes. But in this game, I had to admit it is a little bit harder because you have to get it with that only gun, but it's definitely not considered the hardest thing to do. I mean, you're seeing it here, it's not really the hardest thing to do. I mean, some people may say it's a pussy way to play, but truthfully, it's getting me the nuke, and I don't mind playing like this. I mean, I'm not playing like this all the time. I kind of just have fun. And right here, you guys will see I get this nuke. I'm watching their spawn. I finally get it. And it's not really that hard to do, guys. Like I said, guys, it really relies on the kill streaks you're using, the gun type you're using. But other than that, there's nothing else that really plays into it. Like, I'm running a class that I just made off my first game. I'm a level 1. You guys see me rank up a few times in this. But I'm not running anything that you have to get when you're a level 50, that you have to use unlock tokens for. I'm just running the basic shit. Actually, now that I think about it, the advanced UAV gets unlocked a little bit later on. I use an unlock token for that. But even with a regular UAV, this still works perfectly. And like I said, I'd usually be using a counter UAV as well, but I didn't have that unlocked yet, because that just blurs out their vision if they do get a UAV. But if you want to just counter that out and not even bother, you could just use Ghost. I use Blind Eye just in case they get lucky with a care package, because most of the time when you're getting a nuke and you're really destroying them, they're not going to be calling in wardens or anything. So I just figured that if they get a care package and they get lucky and they get a good shit out of it, then I don't want that shit to kill me when I'm on a streak, you know? But like I said in the beginning, use whatever you're most comfortable with. This is just what I like using. And also, use whatever method you guys like. I'm just telling you guys my method, which is just running around the edges, not really going in the middle of the map, or at least until I have a streak started, then I'll fade to the outside of the map, and just kind of play casually. Not really just fucking like running around. I have a plan set up. I'm watching their spawns. I'm calling in UAVs, counter UAVs, advanced UAVs, and I'm just kind of playing back. However, I do recommend playing an objective playlist, like not kill confirmed or team deathmatch, just because like in domination they have a set spawn, unless it obviously flips. But until it flips, they have a set spawn, so you'll know where they are a little bit, even if you don't have a UAV. Also, I never used to play core, but this is the only Call of Duty that I genuinely like core in. I just find it much easier, and I find it a lot more fun. But that's up to you guys, whatever you guys want to play. Like I said, it's just what I find easier. However, that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a sub. And if you guys are having a hard time getting any nukes, then just hit me up. My game is Consequence. As you guys see in the videos, I will be on. I'll help you guys out. I'll do whatever you guys need. But I'm out till next time. Peace.